looks like we need to gather some eggs.
Well, this is SSL Family Dad with Simple Suburban Living, and I'm out here in the cold with our little chicken coop, and I just wanted to kind of share how we're keeping the water system from freezing and how we're giving the chickens a little bit of heat here in the wintertime. If you're anywhere in the Midwest or northern half of the country this November in 2014, you'll know that we got a big cold wave that came through. So it's about 25 to 30 degrees every day here, and so I've had a chance to test out the heating system I kind of put on here, and it's been working pretty well. So I'll share what we have. It is kind of temporary for this year. I plan to make it a little bit more permanent next year, but this seems to be working pretty good so far. So I'll bring you close on the water system, and then I'll show you how we have the heat lamp hooked up inside. Only bummer is in the wintertime we have to carry the water out instead of using the hose, but we just basically bring one of these out in the morning and collect up the eggs, so it's not that big of a deal, but just pour it in the top. Okay, so if you haven't seen the past videos where I built the watering system, basically there's a 2-inch piece of PVC pipe that's hung inside the coop here that wraps up and around and goes inside the coop. There's another leg of it on the inside, and it has the little chicken watering nipples on it, and then the pipe on the inside comes up and comes out here, and then this is the little fill where we fill up the watering system. And so all I've done for this year is I bought just some of this water pipe heat cable, and basically this just runs along the bottom of this piece of, look, they're gonna try to eat my finger. The heat tape runs along the bottom of this 2-inch PVC pipe, and it actually runs all the way up, and then I have it looped back down and back again, and then I have it wrapped with just some regular it's called pipe insulation. It comes in a roll, and you just wrap that insulation around the whole thing here, and then I have it wrapped with duct tape, and there's actually foil back tape that's a little bit nicer looking. This is kind of doesn't look that great, but works very well. So if you do the foil back tape, it actually ends up looking a little bit nicer, but duct tape will work just fine too. So that's basically what we have, and as you can see, you know, they're drinking off of it just fine, and it's, like I said, in the 20s, maybe it might be up to 30, 31 right now, but definitely been below freezing. And so the idea here is that keeping it hot at the bottom, the hot water will kind of slowly rise up through the system. The inside of the coop should be kept below or above the freezing temperature also, but the coldest water will kind of fall to the bottom and then be heated and then just continue to kind of rise up. So that's the idea anyway. Up here we don't keep it that full so that there's sitting water in this pipe. We try to just keep it filled up to the inside level, so the water level will kind of fill up to here inside, and that way it's not exposed out here, because this will freeze if there's too much water on the outside here. So but I'll show you the inside and show you what we're doing in there. Right now I have some extension cords rigged up out here, which this won't be, again, permanent solution. I'll run electricity out here next year, but I haven't had time to get around to that this year. So we'll go ahead and check out the inside. Alright, so here's the inside of the watering system, and there's no insulation or anything on that because this inside of the coop is kept warmer, at least above freezing, because we have a heat lamp. And I'll kind of wrap around here and show that. That's just kind of clamped up to the ceiling here. And that's just a standard heat lamp, the one we used when they were baby chicks. And this is actually plugged into this kind of handy little outlet here. This little outlet, and just plugged into a branch of that extension cord. This is a special temperature controlled outlet, and this turns on if the temperature gets below or down to 32 degrees, and the heat lamp will then come on, and it'll stay on until it heats up to about 40, and then it'll shut off. And so it's not on right now because the inside of the coop was warm enough. If I leave the door open too long here, it will probably turn back on again. But so that's how that works, and that just provides them with a little extra heat during the night, and keeps it a little bit warmer inside the coop here. Even with the door open, I keep the little window closed in the back here now. There's enough cracks and stuff in the top for a little bit of airflow to get in here. We close the door at nighttime, and it's been keeping it nice and warm for them. So, and the water's not frozen in here. They've got something to drink in here as well. So it's been working pretty well. Well, hopefully that's given you a few ideas on how to keep your water and your chickens from freezing in the wintertime. As I said here, it's been real cold this week, so it's been kind of a good test of the heating system. The nice thing about it is that both the light inside and the heating tape that goes on the water system is they're all temperature controlled, so they only come on whenever the temperature drops below, I think, 40 degrees or whatever, and it just keeps everything from freezing. So they've been pretty happy. They actually like the extra light in the coop at nighttime anyway. It helps bring them in a little bit earlier, and you know, so far they've been laying still consistently 6 eggs a day, and there's 6 chickens, so it doesn't seem to make much of a difference for them. But so hopefully this gave you some ideas. Like I said, if you liked the video, please go down and hit that thumbs up button. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't watched the making of the watering system, I'll put a link at the end here over to that so you can watch just kind of how I put the watering system together. If you have any questions, please throw those down in the comments below. I would appreciate that. And subscribe to the channel if you want to see more on the chicken coop or chickens, raising chickens. We've got other sustainable projects, aquaponics, outdoor gardening, all kinds of other DIY projects that we're doing around the house here. So subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more of that. And as always, thanks for watching. Have a good one.